Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simplee Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. I want to welcome you to 2019. I'm ready to get this year started and put out new, fresh content. So here we go. This is a pick your card reading where we'll look at what is coming in for you during this year. What big, significant experience you may encounter during this year that will influence the entire year for you. As always, these are cards 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and tune into the cards or the crystal, and the timestamps are in the description area below for your convenience. So let's go ahead and get into cards 1. If you pick cards 1, let's see what significant experience you may encounter during 2019. You have Desert Passage and To the Sea. Now these two cards talk about you moving into a new phase of your life, but going at your own pace. It's making sure that you don't rush into anything. It's making sure you don't move too fast, because if you do, there may be regrets, especially from your actions or the consequence or result of your actions. So things are going to be moving at a slower pace for you. This entire 2019 seemed to be a time of significant changes that may move at a slower pace. Changes within your health, changes within your love life, changes within yourself. Experiences that have to do with healing and forgiving and possibly even returning to your past to heal that as well. It's a time to focus on you, your spirituality, your inner self, your emotions, your subconscious, the things that you possibly tucked away in your subconscious that may be influencing you today, things from your past relationships, things from your childhood, the way you were raised, the things you were brought up on. Like I said, even religious or spiritual practices, things that were ingrained in you, you may be wanting to change, heal, and repurpose, so to speak. There are things here that you may want to repair, or things that you may want to revisit or look at again to understand it more deeply. And it's in all those categories. It's about transitioning. Definitely moving from one place to another. It can be physically, but what I feel mostly with these cards is that there is this inner growing that is needed from you, and this transition from that stormy seas to calmer waters. This transition inside of you that's helping you grow, that's helping you flourish, that's helping you blossom into a greater being that you are and meant to be during this year. In places where you felt blockages, in places where you felt the progress has been slow, these are areas of focus during 2019. This is where you're going to find your growth and find that energy to make things move in the way you want it, to get it back on track or to get it back on the path you feel is best for it. It's all about a transition. It's all about growing. It's all about learning and evolving and experiencing and gaining knowledge and wisdom during this time where it may feel like it's a slow pace, but it's definitely for your benefit. Now, if you're working on something that requires you to be in solitude or in isolation, like writing or making music or writing music or putting together some kind of thesis or gathering your thoughts or ideas, maybe even meditating, maybe doing psychic work or healing, energy work, that sort of thing. If it requires you to be in your cave creatively or otherwise, then it is definitely something that is meant to be for this year. It's definitely going to grow. You're going to see progress in it. You're going to see that process. You're going to see the steps you've taken, and you're going to look back and see your growth. It's definitely the focus for this year to do that, to go in isolation, to work on yourself, to work on that thing that you feel is possibly your soul purpose or your life purpose, to work on your soul, to work on your life, to work on you and everything that comes from within you, your emotions, your mentality, your beliefs, your past, maybe even going to do past life regression or hypnosis, that sort of thing. I feel this for you, and it's all in the name of healing. It's all in the name of slow progress so you can heal, so you can look at your journey and not miss the actual steps you're taking to get to that goal. It's very important during this year for you. Now let's move on to cards 2. There we go. Cards 2. If you pick cards 2, let's see what you may be experiencing throughout this year that is very significant for you. You have Rejuvenating Rain and Come to the Edge. Now, these cards are all about doing something different, taking a leap of faith, and like this says right here, clearing the past and healing the present. It's very interesting because the first cards kind of mention something like this as well. So if you were questioning whether or not your cards were the first card or the second, I would advise you to look at both, because I do feel like there is a change coming in, a significant change that may be forced upon you to take action so you can clear your past hurts, your past pains, so maybe you could forgive, so maybe you could extend an apology or receive an apology. It feels like there's something from your past that you may be holding on to that you're bringing into this new year that the universe wants you to let go of. You're going to have to heal from that. And it's going to be difficult because it requires a leap of faith. It's going to be difficult because it requires you to get out of your comfort zone. If you want to make changes in any particular area of your life, be it with your relationships, with friends and family, or your romance with your significant other, or your marriage, or in your job, your career, your business, with work and money, it's going to require you to do something you haven't done before. And that takes a big step. That takes a lot of courage and strength as well, because not everyone can easily maneuver through change that well. But this is required of you during the year because it's helping you grow. It's all about growth. This year is all about making changes, relinquishing old patterns, going back to the past to heal something, your subconscious, your childhood, past relationships, things that mold you into who you are today. And if there's something about yourself, your environment, your situation, your friends, your family, wherever you are in your life today that you are not happy about, it's up to you to make that change. We could put our intentions out, we could try to manifest, we could use the law of attraction, but unless you actually put action behind those intentions, you will not see change. So the Come to the Edge card is asking you to take that leap of faith, to go down a different avenue, to do something you haven't done before or that you were once afraid to do. Because once you do that, you will clear that past. You will heal from the past. You will heal from those harsh words or those actions or those reactions that hurt you today. And it will allow you to let that go. So this year is all about taking a leap of faith down a new avenue so you can let go of the past and break a cycle. So you don't bring whatever that negative, heavy energy is, you don't bring it into 2019 with you. It's all about rejuvenating now. Let that rain wash over you and clear out all that negativity, because this is a new year. So it's a new start for you to go back on that path that you feel is right for you. Definitely. Okay, let's move on to cards 3. If you pick cards 3, let's see what experience you may encounter during this year that is significant for you. You have Valiant Courage and a Leg Up. So Valiant Courage says take action with passion. You're definitely going towards something that you were dreaming about, that you were wanting, that you were wishing for, that you were working hard for. You will have help as well, because there's a leg up here, as in assistance, aid, or someone that will help boost you up to this new level, this new place. And with the Valiant Courage, it shows that you have this strength, you have this courage, you have this determination and inspiration to get your goals met this year. So these cards are definitely foretelling that as long as you put the action in, you will get the result. And whatever you've been hoping and wishing for so long, that you put in so much work in, you can expect some help or a boost in getting this into your life, of manifesting this into your life. Now this leg up, it can be someone surrounding you who is a good friend. It can be someone who works with you or collaborates with you, some sort of partnership. But for a lot of you, I do feel like it's a leg up from the universe. It's about time. That's what I'm hearing. It's about time that you actually earn the rewards and the results from your actions, from your good deeds, from the service and the work you put out there that helps others or benefit others as well as yourself. It's about time that you harvest the fruits of your labors, even if it's as simple as different beliefs. If you change your belief system, if you're becoming more empathetic or more compassionate towards others, if you've given others the benefit of the doubt and no longer judge them from, their appearance or the things they said or did, if you are slowly evolving yourself in order to not see things as just black and white, understand that there is a gray area, whatever this is for you, because I do feel like it has something to do with something deep inside you, like your mentality, your belief system, your courage, the things that you were afraid to do, or how you used to not speak up or stand up for others or that sort of thing. If this sounds like something that was in your past or something that you're familiar with, something that resonates with you, it's definitely time to change that. And you are getting help from the universe in order to do so, and benefits from the universe because of those actions. So everything you've been doing to help change yourself and others around you to evolve, for the better, to help you grow and mature and become something more and better for yourself, I see you getting rewarded for that. Especially for those times where you spoke up when no one else will, when you spoke out against injustice, when you stood up for someone who was getting bullied or for someone who was getting misjudged. You are definitely going to reap the benefits of your karma. You're definitely going to get those wishes fulfilled this year because of it. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, your likes, your comments, sharing, and for everything you do. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll have more videos like this for you soon, and I will see you soon.